Assalamu alaikum my dear students, and welcome to the lecture of Information Technology for Standard 11th, Chapter number 2, Introduction to Database Management System. Okay, this is the 15th lecture of Database Management System, and this is in continuation of the last lecture, which is Relational Database Management System. So there I explained you what is relationship. There I explained you what is Relational Database Management System. A relational database management system is a system where you can create the database in which you can store the related tables. Okay, so these related tables have the records or have the data which are interrelated with each other. So a relational database management system is a system or software where you can create multiple tables which are related to each other, and in those tables you can store the records or data which are interrelated with each other. So it is called as relational database management system. Okay, I have explained you relational model as well. So there we have seen what is relational model, what is table, what is record, what is field, what is primary key, what is foreign key. These all things we have already studied in our last lecture. Today we will see what is a relationship in database and what are the type of relationships in database. Okay, so we will start with relationship in database. What do you mean by relationship in database? A relationship is established between two database tables. It is established between two database tables when one table uses a foreign key that refers to the primary key of the another table. Okay. See this example. In this example, I have already explained you that there are two tables named as student detail and student marks. These are two tables which are related with each other. They are linked with each other. There is a relationship between these two tables. Okay, so in this relationship, one key is working as a primary key and another key is working as a foreign key. So a relationship established between two tables when one table uses a foreign key that refers to the primary key of the another table. This foreign key, roll number in student marks, refers to the primary key, this roll number, as a primary key in student details table. Got it? So what is this? A relationship is established between two tables when one table uses a foreign key that refers to the primary key of the another table. Got it? So a primary key is uniquely identifies each record in a table. What is primary key? It is unique identification to the table, right? So you can assign the primary key to one of the column. Okay, mostly you assign the primary key to the first column. Okay, mostly, not always, but mostly usually you assign the first column as a primary key. Okay, so a primary key uniquely identifies each record in the table. It is a type of candidate key that is usually the first column in a table. Okay, and can be automatically generated by the database to ensure that it is unique. Okay, in MS Access we have already seen this primary key in MS Access, Microsoft Access, where we have created the table. Correct? After creating the tables, it asks you to insert the column name. Correct? To fill the field name. So there you can see that a primary key is automatically assigned to the first field. Whatever you assign the first field, it automatically generates the first field as a primary key. It is automatically generated by the database to ensure that it is unique. So whenever you assign the primary key to some field, it is unique throughout the table. Okay, that means, for example, if you assign roll number 1 to one table, if you assign roll number 1 to one student, so that roll number 1 you cannot repeat in the whole class. Correct? You cannot assign roll number 1 to two people in the class. You can assign roll number 1 to only one person. So it is unique identification to that student. Correct? So primary key is uniquely identifies each record. It uniquely identifies each record in the table. Got it? And what is a foreign key? It is another candidate key. Okay, not the primary key. It is not same like primary key. It is not unique, but it links the record to the database. Okay, so it is the link to the another table. Okay, so see here, for example, a table called as student detail has the primary key. Correct? A table called as the student detail has a primary key roll number. Correct? Another table called as student marks has a foreign key. Another table, student mark, has a foreign key roll number. Okay, which refers to the roll number in other uniquely identified in order to uniquely identify the relationship between the table. See here, in this table, a foreign key roll number is referred to the primary key roll number of this table. So this is what uniquely identification to this number. Okay, and this is not uniquely identification. This is what you can repeat the roll numbers in this table. Correct? Now we will see what are the types of relationship. There are three types of relationship, and this first one is one-to-one relationship. Second one is one-to-many relationship, which is also called as many-to-one relationship, and third one is many-to-many relationship. So these are three different types of relational database tables. Okay, so these are three types of relationship which we can create in a database between tables. First one is one-to-one relationship. Okay, second one is one-to-many relationship, or you can say many-to-one relationship, and third one is many-to-many relationship. These are three different types of relationship. We will see it one by one. The first one is one-to-one relationship. Now what is this relationship means? It is used to create a relationship between two tables in which a single row of the first table can only be related to one and only one record of the second table. Similarly, the row of the second table can also be related to any one row of the first table. For example, see this example, you will come to know what is this. Okay, there are two tables named as person and passport. Okay, these are two different tables. So each person can have only one passport. Correct? One person cannot have many passports, right? One person can have only one passport, and each passport belongs to only one person. Correct? So a person has one passport and a passport belongs to only one person. So this is what one-to-one relationship. Got it? A person has a passport and a passport belongs to a person. This is the best example for this one-to-one relationship. So it is used to create a relationship between two tables in which a single row of the first table can only be related to one and only one row of the second table. This is the second row table. This is the first table. So a person can have only one passport and a passport can only belong to one person. Similarly, the row of the second table can also be related to only one row of the first table. So this is what vice versa. One person belongs to a passport and a passport belongs to a one person. Got it? Now next, second one is one-to-many relationship or many-to-one relationship. What is this one-to-many relationship? It is a type of relationship where each record of one table can be related to one or more than one record of the another table. In previous example, we have seen a record of the first table can only be related with only one record of the another table, and vice versa. But here, one record of a table can be related to many record of the table. Correct? And a one-to-many relationship can also be said as many-to-one relationship depending upon the way we view it. For example, if there are two entity type means there are two tables, customer and account. These are two tables. Then each customer can have more than one account. Correct? Each customer may have more than one account, but each account is held by only one customer. Correct? This is what one to many relationship, and vice versa. Correct? Many account, here many accounts are held by only one customer. So this is what many to one relationship. Okay? So this is what in this type of relationship where each record of one table can be related to one or more than one record of the another table. Okay? A one-to-many relationship can also be said as many-to-one relationship. Why it is called as many-to-one relationship? Because when we see it as many accounts are related with one customer. So this is what many-to-one relationship. Got it? So it depends upon the way we view it. This is the example, customer and account. These are two tables where each customer may have more than one account. Correct? But each account is held by only one customer. So this is what one-to-many relationship or many-to-one relationship. Now next one is many-to-many relationship. What is many-to-many relationship? Many-to-many relationship exists when each record of the first table can be related to one or more than one record of the second table. Many-to-many relationship means it exists when each record of the first table can be related to one or more than one record of the second table, and a single record of the second table can be related to one or more than one record of the first table. For example, there are two tables, customer and account. Correct? So each customer may buy different products. Okay? Each customer may buy different products. Correct? And each product can be bought by many different customers. So this is what many-to-many relationship. Correct? A customer can buy more than one product. Okay? And a product can be bought by many different customers. So this is what many-to-many relationship. This is the another example of many-to-many. This is what another example of many-to-many relationship. If there are two entity type, one is employee and another one is project. So there are many people who are working on a project. Correct? Many people are working on a project, and every person can involve in more than one project. So here, see here, one employee may have many products, one employee may have many projects. Correct? And a project may handled by many employees. So this is what many-to-many. Correct? Got it? So today we have seen what is relationship. Correct? A relationship is established between two database tables when one table uses a foreign key, and that refers to the primary key of the another table. And what is primary key? Primary key is uniquely identifies each record in the table. It is a unique identification to each record. Okay, and it is generated automatically in MS Access. This primary key is generated automatically in MS Access, mostly for the first column of the table. Okay, and a foreign key is what? It is another candidate key used to link the record to the data in another table. Okay, and it is not the primary key. It is not working as a primary key. Then we have seen types of relationship. What are the types of relationship? There are three types of relationship. One is one-to-one relationship, another one is one-to-many relationship, or you can say many-to-one relationship, and next one is many-to-many relationship. So these are three different types of relationships: one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-one, or many-to-many. So what is one-to-one relationship? This one-to-one relationship, this type of relationship occurs between two tables in which a single row of the first table can only be related to one and only one record of the second table. And similarly, the row of the second table can only be related with only one record of the first table. So this is vice versa. Okay, for example, a person has a passport, or a passport may belong to only one person. Then second type we have seen many-to-one relationship or one-to-many relationship. It is a type of relationship where each record of one table can be related to many record of another table, or many record of another table may belong to one record of the first table. Correct? For example, a customer has many accounts in a bank, or a bank may handle, or many accounts may handle by one customer. Correct? So this is what one-to-many relationship or many-to-one relationship. Correct? Then third one is many-to-many relationship. In this type of relationship, many accounts of the first table may related with many account of the second table, or many account of the second table may related with the first table. Correct? For example, customer and accounts. Many customers may buy a product, or many customers may buy many products, or many products are bought by many customers. Correct? Now this is the second example where many employees are working on a project. Okay, so one employee may work on different project, and one project may handled by different employees. Correct? So this is many-to-many relationship. So we stop here today. Okay, this is the second example. A student enrolled in the course. Okay, so there are many students enrolled in each course. Correct? Many students enrolled in each course, and in one course many students have enrolled. So this is what many-to-many relationship. Got it? So these are three types of relationship which we have seen. Now, which are the topic which are skipped from your syllabus due to this COVID-19? Okay, which are not there in your syllabus for this year due to COVID-19 in this chapter only. Okay, so there are three topics which are not there in your syllabus. So in this chapter, Introduction to Database Management System, the topic is 2.7, that is data model up to durability. This is the topic which is not there. Okay, this is not evaluative for this chapter. This topic is not evaluative for this chapter. Okay, or this unit is for self-learning. Got it? The page number is 23 to 24. Data model up to durability. The next topic which is non-evaluative is Introduction to SQL. Introduction to SQL, page number 26. And the third topic, that is categories of SQL commands, page number 27. These are three topics which are non-evaluative, or you can say these are the topics for self-learning. Okay, and for SOP of this chapter, SOP number 1, SOP number 2 and SOP number 3 are not there, or you can say these three SOPs are non-evaluative, page number 113 to 117. SOP number 1, SOP number 2 and SOP number 3. These three are non-evaluative questions in SOP, that is skill oriented programming for database management system. Okay, so we stop here today. In next lecture, inshallah, we will start with the practical part of this chapter. Okay, thank you so much.